What's going on, guys? Leet here, and this time to do invention I did some Slayer. So I started out with Iron Dragons, then I got a Dark Beast task, and I just did a lot of Slayer this time around for invention. So you can see that I got a Dark Bro drop here. I don't know if it's worth mentioning. They're not really worth much anymore. I think they're alk value. Anyways, I end up finishing the Dark Beast task here, and I do a price check. So not too bad. Good task overall. Next up, I got an Ice Striker Worm task. I got a rare drop table Earth Talismans, and to follow that up, I got something really cool. I also got a Staff of Light. So this became a pretty decent task, pretty profitable, as you can see from the price check here at the end of that task. Then I had an Avianzi's task, so I went and did some Armadillo. You can see here I got an effigy, which was really cool, but that's the only drop that I got, unfortunately. So here's me completing the task. You can see here I got an Irate task, and I didn't realize till later that it's a huge mistake to use range here because melee is just so much better. Here's the price check on that as well for that whole task. Then I had another Dark Piece task. Dark Piece tasks are great. They're quick, they're nice, they're, in between 1 to 2 mil profit per run, so it's pretty nice to get those tasks. And I had some automatons, and I hate that task, honestly. It's just not enough money. I end up dying usually. Anyways, to train my invention, I went and did abbeys, and this is like my favorite method to train now. Invention, and here's a price check of one of my inventories full of loot, and the loot is just so good at abbeys. Abbeys is like 5 mil an hour with a scythe. It's crazy. Up next, I went and did some bandos. So you can see here I got some bandos boots, which was cool. I also got a Godsword shard and some war priests as well, which is funny because I have the bandos pet, but I don't even have all the war priests yet. I think that's hilarious. Okay, so here's the price check from that. I made about 1.5 mil, so that's not too bad from bandos, but abbeys are a heck of a lot better. I love abbeys. So obviously you can see me here at Abyssal Demons, and I got a Crystal Triskelion piece, and then right after that I got a whip. I think it's funny, I don't even know if I'll show whips anymore because I have, like, in a later episode, I have a lot of them in the bank. So here's another price check of Abyssal Demons, and I decide to siphon my gear, and 93 invention, boom. And then on top of that, I siphon my Torva, and boom, 94 invention. So from 92 all the way up to 94 already, so we're doing good so far. And you already know what time it is because it's straight back to Abyssal Demons because these guys are so good. I swear I camped these guys for so long. You can look at another price check here. I make so much money off these guys, usually 2 mil a trip typically, and then I price check the rubies, the rune ore, and all the other ores and the diamonds that I get as well. And you can see that I just make so much money every single trip, every hour. Like I said, it's about 5 mil, which is just amazing money, and the experience is really good as well. And you can see here I get a couple Abyssal Whip drops. It's funny because they're really alkables nowadays. It's really just getting a 72k drop is what it is. So after a while of doing abbeys, I get more invention experience. I siphon my scythe here, and then I get an Avianzi's task, so I get back to Armadillo. And this task, I'm like, okay, maybe hopefully I get something. I've been dry for a really long time. I get an ancient effigy off the bat, but I get 110 Slayer, which is really cool. That's a great accomplishment in and of itself. Then suddenly the drops start rolling in. I get another effigy. I get a buckler. I get boots, and it's just crazy. It's one of the best armadillo trips that I've ever had so far. It's just really amazing. It's just crazy. This is the best test, or one of the best tests I have ever had for Avianzies and for Armadillo in general. So you can see here I made almost 6 mil on the price check, which nowadays for Armadillo, that's just crazy to make. That's great. Anyways, I end up using my effigies, and I use them all on prayer. And I just figure it's a Bible skill that I eventually want to get to 120. So, anyways, that's going to be the end of the episode. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.